Hey fellow knights, welcome back to another video. So if you guys been around this channel, you guys for a while, you guys probably have noticed or I've seen that I've talked about Doctor Who because I'm a Doctor Who fan. I started out with Matt Smith, back to Eccleston, went forward to all the way to like Capaldi, watched classic Who until Netflix decided to stop. So I it, which I made it to like number 4, which is Tom Baker's Doctor. And I also pretty much continued with the current Who, the new Who, all the way to Billy Piper being the Doctor. Um, at least being teased as a Doctor. So now I'm hearing like maybe Doctor Who's in trouble. The keywords maybe, because apparently BBC has canceled Doctor Who's Christmas special, and Russell T Davies is has announced that he's going to leave. So the corporation announced last year that there will be a festive special of this year, 2026, but confirmed on Wednesday. I'm recording this on June 10th, so it'd be what? What's the Wednesday? It was what's last week? By the time I'm recording this video, last Wednesday would have been June 3rd. The Wednesday that they're talking about is June 3rd. So on Wednesday, June 3rd, that will no longer proceed. Instead, the broadcaster is inviting production companies to put themselves forward to help co-produce the next series. Showrunner Russell T Davies also confirmed he will leave the long-running program, writing on Instagram that it is goodbye from me, but hello to a big new future of the show. Referring to the announcement of the Christmas special example, he explained, "We only cooked that up to guarantee a future when no one knew what would happen, and now we do know. There is no need for it. You have to wait a bit longer for a new Doctor Who, but you'll be waiting for more Doctor Who than a one-off, so it's worth it. For the record, there was no script. I never wrote it, and no actor was ever approached to play the next Doctor." Then, pretty sure I'm not the only one who feels this way or thinks this way, but isn't Billy Piper technically the next Doctor? Because the 15th Doctor kind of regenerated into Billy Piper's face, or Rose Tyler's face, if you wanted to say in universe. In a statement, the corporation said that the decision to cancel the Christmas episode was made after careful consideration and had not been taken lightly. The last series of the Doctor aired on May 2025 and was the final one to star Nukti Gatwa, who had announced he was leaving after 2 seasons. The finale saw his Doctor regenerate, and the episode closed with the surprise reintroduction of Billy Piper, who briefly played Rose Tyler in the show. And I will say this. I do think there should be a rule where people who have played companions before should not be allowed to be the Doctor. I know Doctor Who has a track record of using the same actor sometimes. They did that with Jenna Gillen. They had her in the Pompeii episode before they had her as Amy Pons. I know they had Jenna Coleman as Clara twice before we got the current version of Clara that we saw die with the Capaldi's Doctor. And speaking of Capaldi, we saw Peter Capaldi technically twice in the Doctor Who universe. Once in the Pompeii episode, the other one in Torchwood, before seeing Peter Capaldi take on the Doctor role. So I do think this. I don't think it's bad that they will reuse actors to play the Doctor per se. Guess we already got one example being Peter Capaldi, but I do think that there should be this sacred role going forward that people who have played companions in the past should not be able to play the Doctor. Just saying. I just think there should be that sacred rule. Not because there would be confusion, but just, I don't know. It's just, I don't feel like there should be that line crossed. Companion actors or actresses playing the Doctor. Anyways, since 20, so it was not clear whether that meant Piper would become the next Doctor in the BBC, and the BBC only said that at the time that just how and why she is back remains to be seen. How wasn't it clear that she was the Doctor? Does that mean that John? It wasn't clear if John Hurt. I think that was his name. Who the actor who played the wartime Doctor, which I'm currently looking up him. The actor's name, yeah, John Hurt. If the if John Hurt, when he was teased as the Doctor before the special where Matt Smith regenerated into Peter Capaldi, was no what no sorry the 50th anniversary. Before the 50th anniversary, it was not clear that John Hurt was going to be a Doctor. Like, come on, like it clearly shows that they were meant to be like Billy Piper was supposed to be playing the Doctor, unless like they're gonna like do like a master situation where the first and only female regeneration of the master is Missy. Are we gonna get the Doctor to be called the Doctress, the nurse? We can't really go with Missy. Maybe the mistress. Are we gonna get a slightly name change from the Doctor, and then when the Doctor regenerates back into the male, we're gonna get the Doctor. Like, okay, if this was some bad Kool-Aid dream, I'm going back to the Doctor now. Like, I don't know. That'd be dumb if they went that route, to be honest. Anyways, going back, pushing forward. On Wednesday, the BBC. I don't know. I'm just. Give me a second. I'm just frustrating myself now. Okay, your voice back and lock and loaded. Okay. On Wednesday, June 3rd, the BBC gave more details on Doctor Who's next era and said it had collectively decided, along with Davies and Bad Wolf, not to go along with the planned Christmas special. The decision was not taken lightly, and we know it will be disappointing for fans. But in order to set the show up for the future series, was decided that rather than bridge the gap with a one-off special, we are choosing to push forward to invest in the long-term future of the story, which ensures that which when the TARDIS lands once more, it does so in all its glory. So does that mean like we're gonna get like a Doctor getting like regenerated off screen? Kind of like how like we do with the eighth and ninth Doctor. How the Doctor regenerated off screen. Because I can kind of see that getting like some pushback a little bit. Plus, I guess we saw this trope before, how they kind of like regenerated the Doctor off screen before, but later on, years later, had it went back and showed that regeneration. Or like, are just going to get I forget which companion. I know she was a Time Lord. She was in the Baker's run, Tom Baker's run, where she regenerated off screen. Are we gonna do like something like that? Because I think one of the things that the fans are most excited for, uh, what is to see Doctor Who is seeing the Doctor regenerate, seeing the process of the Doctor regenerating. It's understandable why we didn't see the Eighth Doctor and essentially like regenerating to the Ninth Doctor because Doctor Who was canceled and they brought it back, so it make like many people can give that a pass. Sure, we got to see that in like the Doctor Who um in the what they have the Doctor special, but like fans like me would have given a pass because of the circumstances, but now like are we really going to like give them a pass this time around? I don't know. Anyways, so uh in his next post, David says he was so excited. He was as excited as anyone to see what comes next. Will will they keep the them theme tune? Will they lose the blue box? Will they bring back Darvin? So this just feels like fluff at this point. So point is they canceled the Christmas special, and now they like are not knowing which direction they're gonna want to take Doctor Who, which could be a good thing because gives them more time to plan things out more. And how long are we gonna get Billy Piper as the Doctor, the Bad Wolf Doctor? Like, are we gonna get her for like a season, like Capote? Like we got Capote, or we're gonna get her 2 seasons, like was whoever the name was to the 15th Doctor was, and Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, or we're gonna get her for like an episode, like have her start off the season, and then mid episode have her get regenerated. Because that would be a fairy tea, much of a tease. Like I would like to like if we're gonna get her, at least give us a 2-parter. First episode, okay. This is I got regenerated back into like my bad wolf phase. Like I regenerated into like having a bad wolf phase, Rose Tyler phase, to remind me of something, like with the Peter Capaldi phase. Was I trying to tell myself? Oh, this is what I'm telling was trying to tell myself. Oh, let me continue what I was trying to tell myself, and maybe in the next episode regenerate. I'm not saying that is a perfect plan, but that's better than some of the ideas that they've been having. Not gonna lie, but and I'm saying I'm gonna admit there are like plenty of better ideas than the idea that I just had of them like going back and reusing an idea that they had with Peter Capaldi, essentially with Billy Piper. But that's just me. I want whenever assuming Doctor Who comes back, I want it to be better than what we've got from the Jodie Whittaker's one and onwards. Because for the most part, it's like Doctor Who's been like to me, and I hate feeling that because back in the day when I was introduced to it when the Matt Smith run, then went back to watch the ninth, 10th, 11th, even the 12th Doctors, I was really invested. Even when I was watching the Classic Who, I was really invested. Sure, I might be a bit invested in terms of curiosity where they're going to take Doctor Who, but right now, I'm just disappointed. direction for the most part. So, anyways, how do you guys feel about this? And how do you guys feel about the direction of Doctor Who? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind, one another. Talk to you fellow nights later.